Okay, welcome back to Yashahime, Princess Half Demon Anime Review, episode number 19. This is the 20th episode of the anime, the Hidden Village for Half Demons. The Half Demons Hidden Village. That's technically the name of this episode. This episode is pretty much talks about Setsuna's backstory. Mostly what she was up to since the fire up until present day. Like, right after the fire, which she did survive, where she was picked up by Anu, which, yeah, this actually is his first appearance in the anime, which I've been wondering what the heck happened to him. And we see Jaku, yes, Jaku, the impersonation, like, follow this voice, where you have Setsuna Ryan, this is 4-year-old Setsuna, before it gets to that point, we have Setsuna and Toa going to this hidden location for patrol. And she basically reveals the reason for that. As we get to the news, of course, the 4-year-old Setsuna is brought to this village. Of course, she knows she's a half-demon, does not know who her parents are. As a matter of fact, currently, she knows who her father is. She does not know who her mother is, per se. Yeah, she doesn't know. But not the characters themselves. So they're brought to the village, and then the village head actually is a character from the original anime, for the original anime, Setsunu, the half-bat demon, which I'm like, at first I didn't recognize her, I'm thinking like, wait, when you mentioned that, like, wait, I remember you. Didn't your grandfather try to use you because you inherited basically your father's power of barriers, and then you used your power to pretty much massacre your own freaking clan? Which, yes, this did happen. And she basically took her in. Like, I'm glad the fact they brought back this character, and it makes sense that she would be the person in charge of this village. Because my guess is Son of Rock must realize, okay, we need a familiar character that if you watch the original anime, well, who better than someone taking care of half demons than somebody who's encountering Inuyasha? Kudos. Good job, Sunrise. It's actually a really good choice there. And from what I can tell, I think this is the same dub actors from the original one. Yeah, I think it's the same one. I didn't look it up, but I think this is the same voice actors from the original anime, even though it's been like several years. Now, technically, she did appear for 2 episodes of the original anime, but it's great we brought back this character. And of course, they do references a little bit later. And so then Setsuna gets mysterious, and she gets to fit in perfectly fine. And we also get these mysterious like letters via these wood, where it teaches her how to fight, like cut wind or cut water. Eventually, they do. And also, they had the thing of attacks from other demons who want to kill them. And then we come across a character who is technically responsible. And we also see this moth demon. Yes, a moth demon. When I look at this guy, I'm like, wait, weren't you seeing also in the original anime too? Like, yeah, this is not probably the same character. Because last time I saw this guy got pretty much eviscerated by Inuyasha in the original series when he went to his demon form. Yeah, we had this little moth form. And the weapon he's using is just by sheer coincidence the same weapon Setsuna uses in present day. Though she says it was forged by humans, but clearly it's the same weapon. Yeah. So, pretty much her half-demon neighbors basically kill the rest of the demons with him. And of course, Moroku was there. Yes, Moroku. This episode also explains the origin of when Setsuna got her seal put on her, which was roughly about 3 years prior to the events of the series. Well, present day part of the series in the past, which, okay, that's perfectly fine, 3 years. And Moroku does remember the half-demon Batgirl. I was like, hey, like, doesn't mention her evil grandfather or her awesome father. Mentions her mother. He's like, oh, I knew you come a beautiful woman. How's your mother doing? And she said I passed away several years ago because she's coming to an illness. And of course, he politely prays. And it's nice though. He does not do his He does not do this little perverted stuff he's known for doing. You know, like asking women to bear his children, because I believe at this point he's already married. So there's no reason for him to do this anymore. I mean, heck, he's already married to a beautiful woman. So why would he need to do this with another one? Even though, yes, he first met someone when he was a child, but I don't think he's interested in basically sleeping with her. No, I don't think he's interested in that at all. He's basically just become good friends with her. And it is great, though, the fact that Moroku does remember her, despite the fact they only counted each other like once. And also, his little companion is there, the raccoon demon. Yeah, he's here too. Just because Moroku likes dragging him along, which kind of makes the question, what the heck is this guy in present day? And I keep asking the question, where the heck is Shippo? Yep. So, then eventually gets, of course, you also get like a little bit like a year prior to this moth demon showing up. That basically is a letter that explains basically a flashback thing that happened early on in the series, where Setsuna basically came to Kaede's village. Okay, perfectly fine there. And pretty much explains how she got there. She about basically, yeah, she mentioned she wanted to go to like a rite of passage with a cub thing. Now, as for her little fur thing, which apparently she's had since she was a child, like, okay. And eventually gradually evolved where she got it from. As for where she got the damn thing, it's not really known per se. But looks like the washer's going to look like she's wearing the same outfit she wore when she was a little kid. And her Demon Slayer, I'm sure I got that when she first joined Demon Corps. Then she mentioned that the weapon she used was forged by humans. And then, of course, also she also mentioned that the reason why the Moth Demon attacked the village was because he knew exactly when the Hat Demon's powers returned the person to a human. Yep. Though, first time we see someone besides people from the Dog Demon clan to actually see this. And I like the fact that it keeps Setsuna this little thing of where about her nose, because she's a dog demon, so of course they have a good nose. Yep. So, then pretty much like, right after, like, they see, like, the president had 3 demons, the Setsu is basically just very happy to see her again, despite the fact they didn't technically see her in person. It would be nice to have Toa meet this person and gave her a thank you for basically taking care of her for pretty much almost 10 years. But that didn't happen. Of course, they fly off on Kilala. Yep. Episode was really good. A really good episode of the series. Basically, the best thing about this episode is Setsuna. It's all about character. Yes. It is by far an episode that was definitely necessary. Though, from what I can tell from the titles for the next few episodes, the next episode sets up the beginning and the end of the season. A 4-parter in a way. Yep. Which can explain the backstory of the Rainbow Jewel, the Rainbow Pearls. Yes, they explain the backstory behind those the next episodes. It's actually going to be quite interesting. Yep. Well, I think for me personally, aside from seeing the return of the Setsunu, I think her name is, the half bat demon girl, was the return of Anu. Because he had technically not been seen since the series finale of Inuyasha Final Act. That was the last time he was seen before the time skip happened. Yeah, it had been a long time. Because I don't know what happened to him. It's just like, oh, he's just still around. Just do not know why that Sherwood doesn't use him anymore. Probably because he can fly. I'm not really sure. Yep. So yeah, that's it for Cycle Review. Now I'm pretty much gonna do 2 straight manga reviews. Yes, 2 straight manga reviews. I'm also gonna do Eden Zero, One Piece, and Embark. So basically 5 videos. But I'm not gonna do the next video right away because I haven't read the new chapter yet. The next one will be Black Clover, and then My Hero, and then Eden Zero, because I'm gonna talk about that because I did premiere today. One Piece and Boruto. Okay? To the video. Bye.